What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and yes, it's been a very long time since I have posted anything on this channel. Not going to make any major excuses. It was basically just to focus on the semester. It was a very stressful semester, and it's finally over. And I do expect myself to start making more content for this channel to make it grow even more. So I want to get to this news story at hand because it broke not too long ago. So I get a text from my buddy, I think like around 5 o'clock. He texted me that Oskar Lindblom of the Philadelphia Flyers, he has cancer. So that was something I did not expect to be texted from my buddy. So I go on Twitter. I just go to see what the hell is happening. And I see the statement from the Flyers and Chuck Fletcher that Oskar Lindblom came back home to Philadelphia. And he went to the University of Pennsylvania, where he was then diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, which is a form of bone cancer. And he is expected to miss the rest of the season. And it's very heartbreaking to see. It is very heartbreaking to see from a young guy like Lindblom. He was starting to come into his form in the NHL this season, playing very well, and right now, all the success that he was having at the start of the season, right now it just doesn't matter anymore. Hockey, this is way more than the sport. This is his life that we're talking about, and I expect Lindblom to battle through this thing. I expect him to come out on top. He battles every single night out on the ice, and I expect him to do the very same thing battling this disease. I expect him to battle through every step, and I'm going to pray, send my thoughts and prayers out to him that he will come out on top and battle through this disease, because too many people die from any form of cancer every year. Too many people die from cancer, and it's just a terrible disease. It sucks to see such a guy at a young age be diagnosed with this disease and have his season cut short, basically. It just sucks to see, and yeah, there's nothing pretty much else to it. It's a heartbreaking story. This is way more than the sport. This is his own life, and I expect nothing else but him coming out on top. I expect him to battle through the way through. Hockey is pushed to the side for him to focus on his life, and I send my prayers out to him, to his family, to the Flyers organization as they all come together and for Oskar to battle through this thing. I'm lost for words right now because this is something no one expected to hear, because we saw that he was scratched Wednesday afternoon before the game against Colorado with an upper body injury. No one saw it going to this extent. No one saw that. No one saw this coming. No one can see this type of thing coming. You can't see cancer coming. It's just, I can't imagine what Oskar is going through. I just can't. I mean, I don't want to get personal, but I mean, everyone has someone that they have lost to cancer, or someone that has been diagnosed with cancer. I've had family, pets, either diagnosed or lost a battle with cancer. It's just, I can't imagine what Oskar is going through right now to be a person that is diagnosed with cancer. It's just terrible to see. It's terrible to see, and I hope he battles every step of the way, and I hope he comes out on top. And tying this into the team, because the family aspect of the Flyers this season especially has been very evident, because they have been playing really good from the start of the season on. They've been one of the best teams in the NHL, and one of the main aspects of them is family, how close that locker room is with one another. And Oskar Lindblom, he's a very popular name in that locker room. His teammates love him. He loves the teammates. He loves playing for the city of Philadelphia. And I can see the Flyers rallying for him. I can really see this happening because of how tight that bond is in the locker room. I can see every single one of those people in that locker room going on the ice, playing every single minute for Oskar. Playing their hearts out, playing their asses off for Oskar. And because that's how tight the locker room is. That's how tight of a bond this team has with one another. And it's been the most family atmosphere with the Flyers that I've seen in a while. And that's saying something. How close these teammates are with one another. And I can see them rallying for him every single night. And like I said, it sucks to see Oskar just coming off of a very hot start to the season have it cut short. It's difficult to see, and I can't imagine what he is going through right now, what he and his family are going through right now. You just can't imagine it. And all I can do, just send prayers out to him. Send prayers out to him, his family. Hopefully he battles through this every step of the way, pushes hockey to the side, focuses on his life right now, because that's what's more important. This is more important than the game. Life, and your own personal life is more important than the sport. That's what it comes down to right now. And I hope he battles through it every step of the way, and I hope he comes out on top, because it's very tough to see something like this happen. It just when I saw the news broke out, I was lost for words. I choked up a little bit, and just no one expected this to happen. And I can see the Monday, I think it's the 17th actually, when the Flyers come home from their road trip. These next two games they play in Minnesota and Winnipeg. I think they come home, I think the 17th against Anaheim. I could see the Flyers doing like some little ceremony for Oskar before the game starts, and that'll be something nice to see everyone in the Wells Fargo Center cheering for Oskar as they send their thoughts and prayers down to him as he battles through this condition. It's just, like I said, it's a difficult story to see, and no one wants to see this type of thing happen. You just can't. I mean, I'm just lost for words right now. It's that heartbreaking. It sucks, basically. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this breaking news to Oskar Lindblom? I'm like losing my words right now, because I'm choked up right now. I'm lost for words, basically. So, what are your thoughts, and what are your thoughts on Oskar Lindblom being diagnosed with this form of cancer? Do you send your prayers out for him? And what do you think, honestly, what do you think this can do for the Flyers going down the stretch? Do they rally for him? What do you think this will happen with the locker room? Like, how do you see this tying into the team? So, don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. You hate to see it happen. It's just heartbreaking. So, see you in the next video, everyone.